Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadada, Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 32, the reunion. Krishna's come back to the gopis. Tadarshanaladavitutarit
वैशाली जी।
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Tadarshana tadaviduta ratujo
Manorathantam Shutayo Yatha Yayu
manorathantam shrutayo yatha yayuhu
Sver Uttariye Kuchakung Kumankiter
svarutariye kuchakum kuman kite
Achiklapan Asanam Atma Bandave.
achik achik pan asanam atma bandhave.
Translation and purport by the disciples of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Their heartache vanquished by the ecstasy of seeing Krishna, the gopis, like the personified Vedas before them, felt their desires completely fulfilled. For their dear friend Krishna, they arranged a seat with their shawls, which were smeared with the kumkum powder from their breasts. In the 87th chapter of this canto, text 23, the Shrutis or personified Vedas pray as follows. Striya Uragrenda Bhoga Bhujadanda Vishakta Diyo Vayam Apite Samaha Samadrishon Gri Saroja Suddhaha. These women fully absorbed their minds in meditation on Lord Krishna's powerful arms, which are like the bodies of great serpents. We want to become just like the gopis and render service to his lotus feet. The Shrutis had seen Krishna during his appearance in the previous day of Brahma and had become full of the most intense desire to associate with him. Then in this kalpa, they became gopis. And since the Vedas are eternal in human society, the Shrutis in this kalpa also become full of desire for Krishna, and in the next kalpa will also become gopis. This information is given by Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. So Sukadev Goswami here is saying the gopis are ecstatic now, they are seeing Krishna and all their desires are fulfilled. So the gopis, they are at the bank of Yamuna. Krishna brought them there. Now with their shawls, they're putting their shawls down, which is smeared with kumkum powder, for him to sit. Right? When we want to sit down, we'll put something on the floor or some outside seat, and we can sit on it. So the gopis prepared a seat for Krishna. Sukadev Goswami is saying that how the personified Vedas had completely fulfilled their desires. The gopis are like that. All their desires are completely fulfilled. So in this same canto, 10th canto, chapter 87, the personified Vedas, they are saying, the Shrutis. So even the Vedas, there's a personality. They are personalities. So they are saying they also want to become like the gopis. completely absorbed in Krishna. Their mind is completely absorbed in Krishna. So the Vedas want to become like the gopis. They want to serve Krishna like the gopis. So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is explaining Vedas are eternal. So these Shrutis, they had seen Krishna in the previous day of Brahma. Sorry, Lord Krishna comes once in every day of Brahma. So they had seen him in one day before. And they got this intense desire to become gopis. So then in this day, they became gopis. And then other personalities became the Vedas because Vedas are eternal. And then the Vedas in this kalpa, they'll see Krishna, they are seeing Krishna. And in next kalpa, they are going to become gopis. And then some other personalities will become the Vedas, the Shrutis. So this is the explanation given by Shla Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. Because the Vedas are eternal. They're eternally there. And then they're seeing Krishna in one day. They're getting the desire to become gopis. So next day they are becoming the gopis. That's how these are the Shruti-chari gopis. Right? We heard in the 2 chapters before that when Krishna was calling, then how there were these Rishi-chari gopis and Shruti-chari gopis. So the Shrutis, the Vedas also become gopis. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. Tatro pavishto Bhagavan sa Ishvaro
Tatro pavishto Bhagavan sa Ishvaro
Yogeshvarantaridikal asanaha
Yogeshwarantariti kalpitasanaha
Chakasa gopi parishad gator chitas
Chakasikopi Parishat Gato Architas
Trailokya Lakshmi Ekapadam Vapur Tadat.
Trelokya Lakshmi Ikapadam Vapu Tatat
Lord Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, for whom the great masters of mystic meditation arrange a seat within their hearts, took his seat in the assembly of gopis. His transcendental body, the exclusive abode of beauty and opulence within the 3 worlds, shone brilliantly as the gopis worshipped him. The masters of mystic meditation include Lord Shiva, Anantashesh, and other exalted personalities, all of whom keep the Lord seated within the lotus of their hearts. The same Lord, conquered by the intense, selfless love of the gopis, agreed to become their boyfriend and dance with them in Vrindavan after sitting upon their fragrant shawls on the bank of the Yamuna River. So the great mystics, they are meditating on Lord Krishna. Uh, they they invite Lord Krishna, arrange a seat for Lord Krishna in their heart. So this same Lord Krishna is now here sitting on the shawls, on the seat that is arranged by the gopis. He's brilliantly, shining brilliantly, his transcendental body, exclusive abode of beauty and opulence within the 3 worlds. All beautiful things are coming from Krishna. All opulent things are coming from Krishna. He's the most beautiful, most opulent. Right? The 6 opulences of Bhagwan, we say. So he's looking so beautiful now, surrounded by the gopis. Lord Shiva, Lord Ananta, some of the great mystics who meditate on Lord Krishna. We see Lord Shiva is always in meditation. His eyes closed, and he's sitting in that meditation posture. So is he meditating on? He's meditating on Lord Krishna. So the great yogis are meditating on Lord Krishna, and the same Krishna. Now he is conquered by the intense, selfless love of the gopis. And he's here now personally sitting with them, agreed to become their boyfriend and dance with them. So Krishna is conquered by pure love, intense, selfless love. And we hear in the Damodara Ashtakam also, right? That he's only conquered by devotees whose pure love is imbued with intimacy and is free from all conceptions of awe and reverence. So the gopis love Krishna so much. And Krishna is conquered by their love. Sabhajayitva tamanan kadipanam
Sabhajayitva tamalang gadhipanam
sahasalilekshana viprambhuva
sahasalilekshana vipramam bruva
samsparshanekangakritangirihastayo
samsashnase samsashnaninangakritanga astayo
samstutya ishat kupita babashire.
samsutya ishtkupita vabhashire.
Sri Krishna had awakened romantic desires within the gopis, and they honored him by glancing at him with playful smiles, gesturing amorously with their eyebrows, and massaging his hands and feet as they held them in their laps. Even while worshipping him, however, they felt somewhat angry, and thus they addressed him as follows. So Krishna is here sitting with the gopis. They're feeling so much love for him. They're looking at him, smiling at him. Yeah, the eyebrows also, they're making these gestures. They're massaging his hands and feet. They're worshipping him. But they're still upset. After all, he left them. So they love him a lot. And here they are with him. So they're still a bit angry. Shri Gopya Ucha.
Shri Gopya Uvacha
Bhajato nu bhajanti eka.
Bhajato nu bhajantetya
Eka etad viparyayam.
Eka etatiparyayam
No bhayamscha bhajanti eka.
No bhayascha bhajanteka
Etanno bruhi sadhu boho.
Etanno bruhi sadhuvo.
The gopis said some people reciprocate the affection only of those who are affectionate toward them, while others show affection even to those who are indifferent or inimical, and yet others will not show affection toward anyone. Dear Krishna, please properly explain this matter to us. By this apparently polite question, the gopis want to expose Lord Krishna's failure to properly reciprocate their love. They were very disturbed when Sri Krishna left them in the forest, and they want to know why he caused them to suffer in these loving affairs. So they are upset he left them and went. They want to know why did he leave them. So they are saying that some people reciprocate the affection only of the people who are affectionate to them. Oh, you love me, I love you. And others will show affection to people who are not even affectionate to them, or who are indifferent to them, or who are even inimical to them. So they are affectionate to everyone. Not only, oh, because you're affectionate to me, I'll be affectionate to you, but to everyone, even those who don't like them. But then there are others who are indifferent to everyone, whether someone likes me or not. They're just indifferent. They will not show affection. So they are asking, can you please explain why this? What's the difference? Shri Bhagwan Uvacha
Shri Bhagavan Vacha
Ito Bhajanti Ye Sakhya
Mitho Bhajanti Ye Sakhyah
Swarthe Kanto Dhyamahite
Swarte Kantottama Hite
Na Tatra Sauridam Dharma
Na Tatra Sohatam Dharma
Swarthartham Taddi Na Anyatha.
Swarthartham Tadati Nanyatha.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, so-called friends who show affection for each other only to benefit themselves are actually selfish. They have no true friendship, nor are they following the true principles of religion. Indeed, if they did not expect benefit for themselves, they would not reciprocate. The Lord here reminds the gopis that in pure loving friendship, there is no sense of selfish interest, but rather only love for one's friend. So Krishna is answering of the first one, what the gopis said, that that the gopis were saying that they'll show affection. Some people show affection only to those who show affection to them. Mm. So Krishna is saying actually these are selfish. They're just like expecting something for themselves, or I'll get something from you. So that's why I'll show affection to you. So these are not true friends. And then this is not true principle of religion. If they were not going to get anything for themselves, they wouldn't even show that affection. They wouldn't reciprocate. The purport is mentioning that Krishna is reminding the gopis that in pure love, there is no selfish interest there. Yes, just love, you just love, without expecting anything. Is that okay? This was the first one that Krishna is answering.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Bhajanti abhajato ye vai
Bhajante Bhajato Yevar
karuna pitaro yatha
Karuna Pitaro Yatha
dharmo nirapavadotra
Dharmo Nirpavadotra
sauridam cha sumadhyamaha.
Sohadam Cha Sumadhyamah.
My dear slender-waisted gopis, some people are genuinely merciful or, like parents, naturally affectionate. Such persons who devotedly serve, even those who fail to reciprocate with them, are following the true, faultless path of religion, and they are true well-wishers. So here Krishna is addressing the second kind, that they reciprocate, they show affection, irrespective if the other person shows affection or not. Genuinely merciful. Krishna is saying like parents, right? Parents will always be affectionate to the children, whether the children show their affectionate or no. It's natural. It's just natural. So Krishna is saying such persons, they are following the true faultless path of religion. The true well-wishers. They don't want anything from them for themselves. Yeah. So they're true well-wishers. Is that okay? Mm.
Yes.
Okay, now the third. Bhajato pina vekechet.
Bhajatopi na vekechit.
Bhajanti abhajata kutaha.
Bhajanti abhajataha kutaha.
Atma Rama hi apta kama.
Atmarama hi aptakama.
Akritagya guru druha.
Akritagya guru druha.
Then there are those individuals who are spiritually satisfied, materially fulfilled, or by nature ungrateful, or simply envious of superiors. Such persons will not love even those who love them, or to speak of those who are inimical. Some people, being spiritually self satisfied, do not reciprocate others' affection because they want to avoid entanglement in mundane dealings. Other persons do not reciprocate simply out of envy or arrogance, and still others fail to reciprocate because they are materially satisfied and thus uninterested in new material opportunities. Lord Krishna patiently explains all these things to the gopis. So Krishna is saying they are the jnanis, they are self-satisfied. You know? They don't want to get entangled in material affairs. So they avoid to show, get involved in relationships. Others, they don't show affection because they really may be envy or they really may be arrogant. That's why they are not reciprocating. And another is not reciprocating because they are satisfied with their material condition. They are not looking to make new connections. So that's why they may be indifferent. So Krishna is explaining all these things. He explained first why the kind of people who reciprocate with people who reciprocate with them, the others who show affection, even to people who don't show any affection, and third, who are indifferent. So in this indifferent, Krishna is saying there are three types. There are those who are like jnanis, self-satisfied. They don't want to get involved in material relationships. Then there are the others who are actually envious or arrogant. So that's why they don't reciprocate. And then the others, they are already materially, they are very satisfied. They're not looking to increase their material connections anymore. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yeah. So this part, the third one is again three kinds, right? Three
Yeah,
types. Mhm.
that's right.
So the third one, I mean the on the third listing. So the first one is like Gyanis, right?
Yeah, spiritually self-satisfied. Yeah,
They're Gyanis.
Jnani. Yeah,
Mhm.
they don't want to get involved in mundane material relationships.
The second one, what example can we? Is there any example? The
Well, any
persons do not
person.
reciprocate simply out of envy or arrogance.
Yeah, why not? Out of pride, one may not show, like they may be indifferent, or you are being nice to me, but why should I be nice to you?
Does this come like Shishupal in the second part?
Shishupal. Yeah, envy,
Envy.
arrogance. Yeah, and even in everyday life,
I mean,
right? In everyday life, we may meet people who may just not want to reciprocate out of envy or arrogance. But yeah, Shishupal will come in this because he was so envious of Krishna.
mm,
And then the others are there simply, it's not that they don't like you or anything. The third one is just they're already okay. I'm okay with whatever I'm doing right now.
mm,
So that's why they may not show any kind of interest,
affection. Yeah.
and kind of affection. Did yeah. Stop here for today.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening and joining. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila
Jai.
Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur
Jai.
Bhaktavinda ki jai.